your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 times, and I'm back with another episode of Hood Tales. In this video, let's take it to Augusta, Georgia, to discuss the case of a love triangle that caused a man to lose his life after the woman he was dating, baby's father, showed up to her home. But before we get into this video, I'd like to say a big thank you to our supporters. We appreciate you and we hope you stick around. If you'd like to support the channel monetarily, you can find the information on the screen. And to support us for absolutely no cost, please hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and join the Tony 2 times family. Tap that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Also, this video is sponsored by yours truly, Mrs. Tony 2 times, and my YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out and support me. I'll leave the link to it in the description box below. And be sure to share this video with everyone you know. Stay tuned until the end to hear all the details. Everything in this video is alleged. Alright, let's get into it. Nothing could be worse than getting into a relationship with someone who has an unstable and jealous ex that refuses to move on. And what about former couples who say they've moved on, but no matter who either of them chooses to deal with, they're still going to triangulate everyone into their toxic mess? The former couple in this story and their toxic attraction for each other resulted in a man losing his life. On the morning of Saturday, December 14th, 2024, 25-year-old Army National Guard soldier Natravian Landry of Abbeville, Louisiana, reported for drill duty at 4:45 a.m. at Fort Eisenhower in Augusta, Georgia. Natravian worked in transportation. At 7 a.m., Natravian was released from duty for an hour break between shifts and was due to report back at 8 a.m. During his break, Natravian drove to the post-housing residence at Fort Eisenhower of his ex-girlfriend and mother of his child. He arrived at the residence at approximately 7:15 a.m. Outside the residence, he saw his baby mother's aunt, who was getting ready to leave. According to the aunt, Natravian was in his military uniform and asked her whose truck was parked outside as he approached the doorstep of the residence. Natravian's child's mother's sister, who lived at the home, opened the door to let the aunt back inside. As she did that, Natravian made his way inside the residence. According to the sister, Natravian made his way upstairs. Natravian's baby mother was upstairs in bed with 28-year-old Sergeant Andre Stewart Jr. of Clarksville, Tennessee. The two had started a romantic relationship, and he was there visiting her. According to the baby mother, Natravian expressed jealousy toward Andre due to the friendship she and Natravian still had. The baby mother woke up to commotion and noticed her baby father, Natravian, standing near the entrance of the room. She walked towards Natravian in an attempt to talk to him. Natravian indicated he recognized Andre. At some point, Natravian confronted Andre. One of the witnesses says Natravian struck Andre 4 times with a firearm before firing one shot that hit Andre in the chest. A witness saw the muzzle flash in the hallway near the second-story bedroom. Natravian and his baby mother also tussled with each other, causing her to fall down the stairs. One of the witnesses thought she was shot, but she was not. After the fatal confrontation, Natravian left the residence in a black Toyota Camry. Fort Eisenhower was placed on lockdown, and a be on the lookout was put out for Natravian and his car at 7:50 a.m. Andre was rushed to the hospital. An hour after the incident, Andre passed away. Sergeant Andre Stewart joined the Army in 2019 and served on active duty as a human resources specialist. He later transitioned to the reserves in 2023, stationed in Fort Meade. Andre's family described him as a gentle giant with a larger-than-life personality and a hunger for success. Andre was very ambitious and looking forward to generating generational wealth for his family through real estate while building a legacy in the military. He was well liked by his colleagues and fellow soldiers. They had nothing but good things to say about him. Andre lost his father at the age of 5, and now sadly, he also leaves behind a 5-year-old son. His family hopes for him to be remembered for who he was and not how he lost his life. 3 hours after the shooting, law enforcement caught up with Natravian in Meriwether County, south of Atlanta, 180 miles away from the base on I-85. As he was being pulled over, he threw a 9mm out of the window. He was arrested without incident. The 9mm was recovered among other evidence. When Natravian was questioned by Army investigators, he admitted to slaying Andre, among other things. He was charged with 1 count of murder and transferred to Lincoln County Jail, where federal inmates are held since the crime took place on base housing. He remains in jail until further court proceedings. He is considered innocent until proven guilty. The relationship between Natravian Landry and his baby mother has been toxic for quite some time. Upon further investigation, I came across this story where it identifies a woman named Jasmina Mahoney as the mother of Natravian's child. This story comes out of Clarksville, Tennessee. It reads, Jasmina Mahoney bites child's father, smashes TV, and vase with hammer. 27-year-old Jasmina Mahoney was jailed on August 1st for assaulting the father of her child at his home on Professional Park Drive. Natravian Landry told police that Mahoney and his girlfriend had gotten into an altercation over their child. During the altercation, Mahoney threw a vase at Landry's TV. The vase broke and the TV was damaged. Mahoney then got a hammer and threatened to destroy the TV. Landry tried grabbing the hammer, but Mahoney bit his wrist and scratched his arm. All of this happened while Landry was holding their 3-month-old daughter. Mahoney then took the child and left before police arrived. Landry didn't want to provide a written statement, told police he didn't feel assaulted, and was not in fear for his safety. He tried to contact Mahoney, but was unable to. That incident took place last August. Then there was this incident between the couple that happened in Clarksville that took place in December 2023 while they were in a relationship. Here's a mugshot of Natravian from that incident, and the story reads, Natravian Landry assaults girlfriend after she turns off his video game console during argument. 24-year-old Natravian Landry was jailed Christmas evening for assaulting his girlfriend after an argument about car insurance. Jasmine Mahoney told officers that she became upset and unplugged Landry's video game console. When she did that, Mr. Landry grabbed a hold of her clothing and pushed her around the room. Mr. Landry admitted to the argument and advised that his girlfriend did unplug his video game console, but said he never had any physical contact with her. Police determined Natravian was the primary aggressor and he was taken to book-in. It's clear that Natravian and the mother of his child had a rocky and sometimes volatile relationship that brought possible danger to anyone who was involved with them. Andre lost his life being involved in a toxic love triangle. He probably had no idea how far things would have gone. He was probably just thinking, I'm visiting this woman I'm dating and I'm here to have a good time, not knowing her baby father and friend couldn't contain his jealousy. I have a feeling Natravian and his baby mother may have still been messing around. What a dangerous game to play when you involve other people. May Sergeant Andre Stewart Jr. rest in peace. My deepest condolences to the family. I wish them well during this trying time, especially this holiday season. My thoughts are with his young son, who now has to grow up without his father. So very sad and unfortunate, all over what could have been an avoidable, messy situation. Fam, tell me your thoughts on this tragic story in the comments below. Alright fam, that's it for this episode of Hood Tales. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 times. Until next time.